I think that's the sound of a boat. Apologize in advance for the sound of the wind. What effect it's having on the microphone. I think the microphone's at the bottom, so I'll try to protect it. You missed the geese. The geese came along to eat some grass. I left some Doritos, but they didn't want them. Oh yeah, my microphone's on here on my here. So I have to protect this. Oh, we have somebody in here. Hello. I'm just taking advantage of this beautiful day. Beautiful windy day. If the wind is getting the microphone, just let me know. Can't do much about it, but maybe I'll protect it so a different way. How beautiful it is. Right here. You can't feel it, but it's nice and warm. Except for the wind. Wind's a little bit cool. But not too cool. I'm telling my friends that I'm going live, so hopefully they see the more notification. It was just a whim. I don't know how well I can control the panel anyway. Hard to see out here. Better with my glasses, but I can't see the bone with my glasses. Bifocals. I sat out here, ate a slice of pizza, Hawaiian pizza. I threw the meat out for the birds, whatever. Not the birds, but whatever eats meat. But the pineapple was good. And a piece of bacon accidentally fell in my mouth. Allegedly. Allegedly, mistakenly. I don't see any comments, so. Not gonna be here long. I just wanted to preserve this beautiful day. And I look pretty good too, in my new clothes. Oh, maybe I could show up how many steps I can take. I haven't done it on uneven ground yet, but I could try to. There's enough people out here that would feel sorry for me and pick me up if I fell. So, why don't I? Where can I put this? The bench goes like this. So if I lay the phone down, it just sort of looks up at the sky. Somebody walking their pit bull. Maybe if I lean it up against this water bottle. Mm. Gotta lean it up against. I don't want to take my fanny pack off if I fall and I need to phone somebody. I need my other phone to phone people. But maybe there's something in here I can use. My glasses case. I could hold that up. Yeah, I'm a fucking genius. Okay. I don't have to worry about moving away from it because you can still hear me with my earpiece. Okay, I gotta put the wall in front just in case. Just in case. My purple walker. Hello, little one. There's a little blackbird. I don't see red on his wings, so he's not a red-winged blackbird. Probably a star, not a starling. Yeah, maybe a starling. Could be. Okay. I'll put this here. Hopefully you can see me. And I will try to take a step. I'll take some steps. Wind's gonna move. I know. See, look. I'm walking. I'm walking. I don't want to do it downhill. And again. Hopefully you can see me. I've been working on it. I don't know if you can see, but this walker. Okay. Hey, Nikki. I didn't realize I was cut off. You want up, baby? I can't see what you said. So, oh, thank you. You always in my corner. Can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Here is the link. Is the wind too much? No, okay, hold on, maybe I can. No, I'm just here working on chores that I'm watching. Oh, you don't want to come up? Well, put your ear thing on. They can work on chores and be up here. I can't really run a panel so good because it's hard to see in the daylight. I was saying when I got rudely interrupted because I'm using the Legion's Wi-Fi. It's kind of in and out, but I was saying that when I looked in my mailbox, I thought I saw the usual flyers and shit, but I saw the census. We have a census now again this year, I guess. And somebody put a sharpened pencil in my mailbox, and this, but be kind. So I put it on my knapsack. Just took it off to show here. Got some visitors. Want to pick up the Doritos I left. I sat out here and ate a slice of pizza and drank an orange Fanta with my last bit of change. And I have a bag of zesty cheese Doritos. I just like to lick the cheese off and then I throw the Doritos out for the birds. Just love the taste so much. Chemicals, chemicals, chemicals. You barely hear the wind. Oh, that's great. That's great. They are supposed to be noise canceling, but who knows if that's real. Could you see my walker? My purple walker. Oh, looked like it went blank there for a second. There. That's my purple walker. How lucky am I to have a purple walker? What a great thing to see today. Thank you. Oh, wait, there's more. Oh, barely hear the wind. I did, and I saw you walk. Yeah, I saw that you saw me walk. That's great. And it wasn't even on even the ground. This ground, it slants towards the water. Did you see the water? That's the fishing pier out there. That's the marina. All you see is little white things, but that's where all the boats moor up to. Hopefully you could see that. Actually, if I do this, facing back. There, now I'm sure I know what I'm showing you. There's little buddy there, the bully. There was a sweet, oh no, maybe he's the sweet one. Yeah, he's too shy. There was a sweet seagull, and then there was a bullish seagull. And he chased the sweet one away. That's the fishing pier. And that's where people moor their boats at the marina. Right there on the corner, hold on, make sure I'm showing you the right thing. Should be right there. You see a group of stones there? Right there? My gosh. Jeez, I can't see. There's a group of stones right there where it juts out. I call that Stonehenge. I like to sit there and eat, but it's hard to get the Wi-Fi as far, because the Wi-Fi is behind me at the vet place, the Legion. Noodoo. Oh, you're trying to make me hungry? I don't have money for a hamburger. I do have hamburgers I made in the freezer. You missed me walking, Noodoo. I should do it again, eh? Hey, Nikki. Oh, the wind is just amazing. Hold on, let me change the camera again. Nikki saw me walk. Watch. I'm gonna do it again. Gotta set the phone up in my glasses case. Oh, it worked before. There. Okay. Gotta move my walker so I can grab it if I fall. I'm gonna go even further, Nikki. Oh. So right here. I do not. That's the second time you asked me that. Are you looking for a child? Are you looking for a child? That's the second time you asked me. It's just a coat. I do not have a baby in there. So do I. But I don't just stash them in places, though. See ya. When this lady passed by before, she saw my walker and she asked me if I had a baby in there. Now this is uneven ground. Like my Timu clothes. Okay. Yeah. I look like Frankenstein doing it. Who doesn't like buttercup tarts, they say. Now I gotta get my walker back. Ugh. Dude, if you're sitting in the basement, give me a second. I didn't even hear you come in. If you did. Nikki can't come up because she's got to do her chores, so she can't come play till she does her chores. This is my fanny pack. See, look, I got it personalized. Can you see that? It says Cat 66 and a butterfly, of course. Butterflies and dragonflies. That's my thing. Okay. Now, I shall look for the accolades. Just on YouTube, waking up. Well, congratulations. It's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. Forgot the words now. Some hard times in the neighborhood. Why can every day be just as good? Oh, my voice sucks now. I sound like every other schmo trying to sing. Oh, Shit Show is singing along with me. Hello, AC. Hello, AC. I should say it like Seinfeld says hello to, oh, you guys probably don't even watch Seinfeld. Seinfeld would say, hello, Newman. Hello, AC. At least you're singing along. It's a great day to be alive. The birds are singing and honking, and the people are fishing. Maybe this year I'll get a fishing license again. It's been a few years. Newman, yeah. Hello, Newman. So you did watch. That's good. It's nice when you can make a reference and the other people know what you're talking about. I've had a great weekend, so I agree. Stupid dollar sign in front of it. Today to feel good. Ruined your whole sentence. Say that, what is it, one word or two words behind the dollar sign? Whatever, as long as you feel good. My sister from another mister. I love you so much, Nikki. I can't wait till tomorrow. We're gonna have fun. Hear that? The vets are laughing, like the ducks. I only saw one duck so far. Oh, that wind is bad. Would you rather look at my pretty face or the lake? Don't answer, AC. Oh, that reminds me, I was gonna phone that dental place. It's probably too late now. What time is it? 17:26. Yeah, it's too late. I'll do it tomorrow. I might receive my Temu order tomorrow too. Just a couple things, but just a T-shirt and a thing that I can put on the walker. That I could put like a drink, and I think it's a diaper bag actually. But I had to find something I could attach. It's kind of hard to attach things to the walker the way that it's built. But I'm gonna trick it out. I'm gonna pimp my ride. Is the heat there? It was 18, 19 today. It's the nicest day of the week though. So I've been I went out for blood tests today at 1 o'clock, and now it's 5:30. I don't want to go back home. I just want to stay out here and enjoy the lake and the white wind and the grass and the cigarette butts in the grass. And I was telling Nikki that group of rocks right there there's like a group of, I can't see it on the thing here, or maybe because it's backwards, I don't know. There's a group of rocks right there, and I call them Stonehenge. Oh, there goes that blackbird. How beautiful. This was all ice. All winter it was ice. People were ice fishing, had their huts out here. You can walk out there, but I ain't trusting it. There was a scene from the Omen. I think it was Omen 2. Was it 1 or 2? And there was a kid trapped under the ice. And Damien put him there. And I watched him trying to live under the ice. There's no walking on the ice for me. That was enough to scare me. My feet aren't even hurting. I didn't even have to take my morphine or nothing. I thought they might start hurting, but they didn't. Oh, now I can see the rest of Nikki's sentence. So I agree, it's a day to feel good. Oh, no more new stuff. Anyway, if you guys aren't coming up, I'll just end this stream. It was really good to see you guys come. I was really happy to see you coming here. And I'm really happy to be able to show off my walking, debut my walking. I look like Frankenstein doing it, but it's just at the early stages right now. It's hard to do that when you can't feel your feet. You don't have that resistance, like you can feel your legs, they're like stilts. But then your feet, you just go over because you can't, there's no resistance. But somehow I built the muscles back up. He's eating the Doritos. Really, I love those Doritos. Maybe he's a Mexican seagull. It's okay. You could go over there. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. I'm not high. Oh, I thought Streamer gave me a message, but it was a notification. Nikki wrote, "I'm so proud of you. Keep up the good work." Thank you, sister. Am I still here? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Although I can't remember anything I wanted to say. But if you watched the debate, then I will remember all the kudos I had for you. I can give it right, I'll give all that love right back to you. I don't want to end the stream, but I don't really have anything else to add. And nobody's coming up, so. What's that? You have seagull sounds or swallows, maybe. Oh, the wind is just perfect right now. What do you think of my top? With this is gonna be my new look now. With the missing shoulders. I love this look. If I ever had the wedding dress that I wanted, it would be up high here, and then it would be missing the shoulders. That's the way I always designed it in my head. Maybe I'll just have one cigarette and then I've gotten away with 2 cigarettes. Nobody's tried to arrest me yet. The only people who have accosted me is that old lady who thought that maybe I had a baby in here. The Wi-Fi at the I don't even know if any of you guys are still here. The Wi-Fi at the vet place. What do you call the vet place? Legion is not very good. Well, I don't want to complain though, because I'm just lucky. I could use my own data, but I only get like 1 gig a month. So that would go quickly. StreamYard uses up a lot of resources, so I'm lucky to be able to stream for as long as I do. Only had 2 breaks. Hold on, let me see if anybody wrote anything. Your phone froze. If you can lead, yes. Thank you. Thank you. It's the Wi-Fi. It's the Wi-Fi. Oh, the wind is quiet right now. It's building up. Oh! I don't know if I could fly a kite sitting down. Probably could. I am the best kite flyer. That's a skill like being a diplomat. Oh, you're like, oh, man. Flying a kite is that bucket. It's that precious. I used to have dreams about flying kites and flying. It's probably why I loved flying the kites, because you know how I love flying. Give me a minute to make matcha. I'm something behind the $sign. Now. I don't know what you're saying, but you go ahead, make your matcha. I'm not sure if I'm going to be here when you get back. I'm just having a cigarette and then I'll close. I don't know how much battery I've got. I was listening to Mr. Ballin's stories because I don't need to be able to look at the screen to listen to the stories. But it's using I have my phone, like my that I make calls on it. But I didn't know if I'd get a call, so I used this. The one with the cracked camera face. I'm up in a minute. Well, okay. Can always go till I run out of battery. Yeah, because I don't use this phone for phone calls. But you know what? I have so much in my, hopefully you can hear me in your kitchen. I don't know which is still here. My knapsack is so heavy. I have all kinds of things just in case. I have my restaurant bag, which is got things like mustard and ketchup and salt. Just in case I'm somewhere to eat something and I don't have those condiments. Condiments make the world go round. And I have a bag with things like Band-Aid, this thing that works amazing on muscle aches. Can't remember what it's called, but I think it starts with T. It's really good. They gave it to me in the hospital last year because they fucked up my arms by putting those IVs in wrong over and over and over again. So I was like hemorrhaging. I was hemorrhaging. My arms were black and blue. They fucked me up with their IV attempts. So they gave me this cream, and I thought, how the fuck is cream gonna help? But it actually did. Now it's a Wonder Cream, even though it's pharma. Unless you want to just shut down. I don't really. Well, I mean, I'm having fun right now. I'm like so calm and peaceful. I'm not in a rush to end it. I just didn't have anything to say. But if somebody's going to come up, then they'll say something, and then that will prod me to say something. Then I'll have something to say again. I just wanted to preserve this beautiful day. It's not even the most beautiful day. This Sunshine City gets really nice days in the summer. This is just a nice spring day. It had everything. It rained this morning. Sun all afternoon. It kind of went in and out behind the clouds, but it's been shining consistently for the last couple hours. It had every element of spring. And the wind. And the water's a little choppy. Does those things where the waves, just like, I don't mean waves like in the ocean. I mean like, you just see this wave of, oh, I know what I'm looking at. I think I'm looking at vegetation. Just peeking up over the water. That's what I think I'm looking at. Because you know what? There's lily pads that grow here in this little bay. So those are probably the beginnings of the lily pads. Huh? That's the sound of people. Wait 1 sec. I'm just putting out my cigarette with my fingertips because that's how tough I am. Okay, where am I? Guests. Noodoo! Oh, sorry. I thought I had you. Noodoo! You.
Am I a people?
Oh. What? Is that you?
It's me. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. You didn't sound like you. I was like, oh, fuck, I just let up crying. He's going to fucking...
I sound different because you're on outside?
No, now you sound the same. You're not in my ear, though. Why are you not in my ear?
I don't know.
Oh, could you hear me when I walked away from the... When I was walking? Like, could you hear me?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
The hell I got this thing in my ear for, then?
Well, you got it on speakerphone?
Well, yeah, I guess it's on speakerphone.
Oh, you said that's the sound of people. I said, but am I a people? Still trying to figure that out. Am I?
Yes, you are.
I'm not so sure.
Sometimes it's a little bit questionable, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, more and more every day for me. It seems questionable.
Yeah. Sometimes when we get into our big talks, I start to wonder if you...
Oh, you cut out there.
I
heard sometime when we get into our talks and then it went jibbery.
I said, sometimes when we get into our talks, you do kind of make me think that maybe you're AI.
Yeah.
What I just heard, I'm assuming it's mother and son or mother and daughter. Were riding their bikes, and the mom's in the front, and the daughter's was a little high-sounding voice. I don't know if it was a boy or girl. The child is behind the mother on their bike, and the mom on her bike, and the child goes, "I'm sorry," and the mother goes, "Just be quiet and ride your bike." Like horrible. Like all these red memories come flooding back of being, shut down when I was a kid.
Yeah. Parent depression, the worst kind.
Yeah, because they're gods when you're little. When you're that little,
Right.
as that child, they're gods. They don't do anything wrong.
Right.
Even if they do something wrong, it can't be wrong because they're.
And it's my house, so you do as you're told. That's the worst.
I didn't get that till I was like a preteen.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah, it wasn't my house. It was like my house, my rules, because there was no arguing about the rules, right? There's just breaking the rules and then getting in trouble. There was no arguing about the rules. But when I became a preteen and then a teenager, then there was arguing about the rules, and that's when, I didn't get that too much, but I did get it. My house, my rules.
You can see why that started around 5 or 6 for me then.
Yeah.
Especially as the Y kid, right? Why this? Why? Because it's my house. I said so.
Oh, I was a Y kid. Oh, I was such a Y kid.
But you weren't a Y kid to question the rules.
No.
Right.
No.
Whereas I was. I questioned all that, because it didn't make sense to me,
Yeah, well, getting beaten up makes sense to me.
Getting beaten up makes sense to you?
You question anything like that, you're gonna get hit.
Well, I never got hit from them.
Oh.
I got hit from other people, from
outside.
Yeah, all the peers, and threatened to be hit by teachers, but that never happened. The threat was there, though, especially in the early years, because it was still accepted. Last couple of years where it was accepted, especially in the private schools with the nuns,
I thought where I was last year's it was accepted. This teacher, Mr. Major, grade 5 teacher, there was a kid in the class named Craig Johnstone. He was a little one. He's like one of those tin pot dictator ones. It was like he's short, so he ruled the roost because he was just like sort of made up for the fact that he was short. So he was a wise guy. And the teacher took him out into the hallway, and the whole class sat quiet with our hearts in our throats while we heard bang, bang, boom, bang. Like he was hitting him off the lockers and everything in the hallway. But he was just making the sounds. Turned out he was just making the sounds just to scare the shit out of us. But you know what he did to me? He made me stand on the I asked too many questions, and he made me stand on the chalkboard. It would come out like 2 or 3 like scoops, to put the chalk on. And I had to stand there with my legs sideways, my feet sideways, and hold on to the chalkboard while I faced the class. I had to hold on to it from the back.
Hmm.
But humiliation is worse than getting hit. But yeah, that whole thing about shutting you down like that when you're small, that caused problems for me for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm. That's the
For the rest of
point
my
of it.
life. I don't think that was their point. I don't think they meant to do that.
Yeah, they
They
did
just wanted
for
what?
to
No, of course not.
to drill in obedience.
Yes, but that was only while I was young. Like that was not necessary now. I'm 60 years old. I
Yeah, but
don't
it's
think that they meant.
conditioning. It's conditioning to set the stage for that, right? To follow the rules and be obedient and claim that that's a moral obligation, I guess.
Value.
Yeah, value, definitely more value. That all of it is in the box of moral compass, right?
Yes,
Which
but
is
that's
couldn't be further
they
from
thought
the
that
opposite, of course.
I know, but what I'm saying is they didn't mean to do what they did to me. They didn't mean for the outcome to be the way that it was. They only meant for me to be obedient at the moment or, while I was in their house.
I don't
They
think so.
didn't.
I think it's part of I see this so often. My parents as well, many parents. It's a they think they're teaching you a life lesson that's going to ingrain and integrate into how you behave, not just in the house, but
The result of, I mean, I wasn't obedient, so it didn't make that result.
right.
I was
That's the thing. Free spirited people, it's going to backfire.
I'm not sure if I was free spirited or if I was just contrary.
Well, you obviously
Ooh, I can hear the wind coming. Sorry?
weren't willing to accept that at that point, right?
No, at any point. I was,
Right. So there you go.
I
You
was
didn't
just
want to be
looking
caged
for
like
ways
that.
around it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
but that got me in trouble.
Well, that's how it works, right? Is how dare you think to be free?
Not just from them. That got me in
Hmm.
trouble at school. It got me in trouble. I mean, I started skipping like nuts, like it was
Right,
a disease.
right,
Then all the kids I was skipping with, they went back to school, and I was still skipping
right.
alone.
See, we got things in common there with this stuff, a lot.
Did they put you on the yellow card?
No,
Were you, huh?
because by the time I was doing that, I was so far out of reach of being leashed. It was to them, it was a lost cause. So they just, as long as I wasn't instilling, even though I was, they just didn't realize it. Freedom ideas in other peers'
Other
heads.
kids? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they thought they had me contained enough, but they
yeah.
had no idea. I was getting the whole lot to change the conformity to the dress code and everything. It was crazy.
Oh, there was no death dress code where I was. Well, there kind of was, but I wasn't the kind of kid who wore really short skirts where you could see your bum. So
Right.
I wasn't, uh,
I was
and I
in
could never leave the
private
house.
school.
Like, huh?
I was in private school for a good 80%.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah.
The only time I had a uniform was when I was in kindergarten and grade 1. And you should have seen our gym clothes. It was like a romper.
I was I
Shorts
was
and
actually
tops.
I was
Huh?
I was looking on Google Maps the other day for something, and it was in the neck of the woods, and I went down a short trip down memory lane and viewed the area where the school was, And now that I'm
Oh yeah.
now that I'm well into full adult mind and everything, I look at it and I go, holy shit! Even the look of the place is just what a cult institution. It looks like Dracula teaches there or something. And that's what it
Mine.
felt like inside. It felt very dark and.
Which was this? Your high school or your grade school?
Both, because I saw the one for before elementary, because elementary was the short break into public school. I had 2 breaks into public school. That was one of them. So before that, it was kindergarten, grade 1 and 2 was private. So I looked at that one, and then from 5 to grade 11 was private. And that was, of course, junior high and high school, which were separate schools, but they were connected by a gymnasium. So they were right beside each other. Yeah.
There was my junior or my middle school, which was 7, 8, and 9. Even though 9 is the beginning of high school, they had 9 in the middle school, and right beside that was a high school, but it was one of those high schools where you learn a trade. So they had the not as smart kids in there, and we used to go there on our lunch to try to find a boyfriend because they were just right across the parking lot.
Not as smart means the smarter, because that's actually a bit smarter to do in the corporate world. That's crazy. It was deemed like a class for the not as sharp when it comes to just memorizing and getting A's, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
But are smart when it comes to shop class and stuff like that.
Right.
But my dad wanted me in an academic school, so. But I let Natalie go to a trade school.
You poor thing.
Yeah, I know. Really hard.
That was me too. That's what That's how my parents viewed it. Was my sister got? I can't say either one of us were spoiled, but she got far better treatment because she was the obedient one, right? Good grades, not A's, but enough to make the family name proud and all that kind of crap.
Right. I got some A's. I got A's in French all the time. I got 99. It should have been 100 one time. It should have been 100. But then they said if they had given me 100, that would have meant that I was fluent. And it was like, but I did the work, like I did everything and I got perfect on all my tests and everything. So, but they wouldn't give me 100. So I got 99. And I always got always A's in music. Music and French were my A's. D's and C's in English. I got B's in math until hyperbolas. Hyperbolas? It's in trig. It's a graph.
I don't know. Didn't show up.
Yeah, well, that's when I started. I did grade 11 math like 3 times. And the day I quit, I had gone to my math teacher and I said, I don't know. I said, I don't understand this. He said, what don't you understand? I said, I don't know. I don't know what questions to ask because I don't know what it is that I don't understand. I don't understand how to make it's not hyperbola. Hyperbola? Hyperbole is something in English. Can't remember it's something that sounds like that. And he says, well, come to me when you know what it is that you want to ask. this shit. And I went got my student picture done because that way for the rest of the year I'd be able to use the bus pass as a student, even though I wasn't.
Right.
Hello. And so I went and got my picture taken because it was picture day for that. Got my student card, went to my locker, got my shit, went downtown, got myself a job. So you probably heard this story before. Got myself a job at a balloon factory, and then went up the street. It was on Spadina. Went up the street, got myself an apartment with my earnings that I had saved from working at, which was the amusement park that runs for 2.5 weeks in Toronto.
Hmm.
And I worked there, and I had actually been a supervisor that year. The other 2 years, I was selling tickets for the rides, and then that year I was supervisor. And I made my money, and I saved my money, and I did spend it on Crown and Anchor like I normally did. So I went and got my apartment. It was $280 a month. That's how long ago this was. It was a little bachelor, right? And then I went home, and I bravely told my father, which, believe me, you have no idea how much I had to be brave to do this, to face my father. Tell him I quit school. And he said, he was like, he didn't know what to say. And he said, well, you're going to have to find a job then, because you can't stay here without having a job. He said, I found a job. So, I guess you can get your own apartment. I said, I got my own apartment. Because I knew exactly what he'd say.
Right.
I didn't know I
You were
wasn't getting
prepared. You knew the class. Yeah.
Yes. Because I'd threatened before that I wanted to quit school. So, because he had tried to put me in alternative school, which back then, alternative school for teenagers was a place where you go if you probably went to jail or something like that, or like you just can't, you go to, call your teacher by their first name, and I couldn't bear to do that. I was so conditioned. I had to call my teacher by their last name. Mrs. So-and-so, Mr. So-and-so. I felt weird calling them by their first name. So I wasn't comfortable. I didn't last more. I didn't last one day in the alternative school. He tried so hard to find ways. Because, my dad comes from the old country. You do what you're told or you get beat.
Mm-hmm.
And I also didn't want to stay because I had what do you call it, a black eye, because he'd hit me. And I told the kids at school that my brothers had done it because that seemed more acceptable.
Mm.
And my dad. So
Not good.
that was it for me for school. Yeah, but the worst thing was that thing that I just saw the mother do to her child was to shut that child down. The child was saying sorry. I mean, holy fuck. The child was saying sorry.
Yeah.
I wanted to say something to her. But I didn't know what would happen. I didn't have time to think it out properly. What's going to happen if I say something to her? Is that, how is the child going to feel
Next
if I
time,
say something?
sorry, go ahead. Just a like.
No, yeah, next time. What?
Just a like. Go ahead, finish.
I didn't know how the child's going to feel because you don't want to see your mom being told off, and I wasn't going to go off on her. I was just going to, intervene. I wasn't going to be like, what the, well, I just wanted to say, you shouldn't do that. But I don't know what the outcome for that. I still don't know. I have to think it through. Like I have to think about all the possibilities of how that could work out. So many times I've tried to intervene, and not just in that case, but like in any case, somebody needs help or whatever, and I intervene, and then it turns out to be a bad thing.
Yeah.
I didn't think it through, or I didn't know the possibilities.
Yeah, it could go a lot of ways. Also depends on what you say, how you approach, many
Yeah,
different things.
totally. Boy.
Hmm. And that specific moment, that person is in the state that they're in, and
Yeah, I don't.
with all the baggage that is summed up to why they're that way, and you don't know, you know a general idea from we all live in the same, type of upbringing in a way, but the specifics could be very different,
Yeah. You're gonna
But
say it next time
I
what?
think I think uh, I think no matter what, being vocal, even if it's met with anything counter, um, like mind your own business or whatever, just putting the seed there. I respect your parenting. I respect what you told me about your parenting. I think it should be some of it
My
a
that's what
standard.
I'm
Yes,
thinking.
yes. No. This is just me saying this to you, and this is
Oh,
why I would say for you, um, approach is everything, of course. But I think any chance that there is to mitigate oppression and violence is a chance worth taking. There's nothing lost
violence.
by doing that.
It wasn't violence.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
Oh,
in either case, right? Like
oh, right. Well, if there
this
was
is
violence,
this is
I
why
probably wouldn't
this
intervene.
this is why I give merit to Joe Cool and what he does, because even though it's still a band-aid and it's not an actual solution-based thing, it's still, if you do something today that reduced harm to somebody, that's a good thing.
Well, again,
Oh, and look who just popped in. It's like I reeled him
who?
in with the.
Cool.
But yeah, you should. You should.
Hello.
And
Hello,
Guru is
Tracy.
okay.
I mean, and Guru is okay. Well, I got. Is there something above that? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you see the link, Joe? I can't. I can't pin it. I could put it back out. Yeah. See, if there was violence, I could have stepped in, but there was
Well,
no violence.
in in
But
in a way,
what he was doing was worse than violence.
yeah,
Like bruises,
yeah.
the bruises heal, and everybody gets hit when you're a kid. Like it's
I, I
just like
s- I see it as violent, even though it's not physical. I see it in the same light because of the consequences of that. Right? It's very damaging.
it is. It is. It's so damaging. It's probably the most damaging thing that happened. I got kidnapped. I was uh, sexually abused. I was tormented at school and bullied, and yet that was probably, well, the bullying was definitely huge. It was
Hmm.
huge. I mean, in as far as the impact on the rest of my life. So was that. Just getting shut down. I don't know how else to put it. And I'm choking back the tears because,
It's not nice.
yeah, but I can't
It's the worst
describe
thing,
to you
right?
how it shaped me.
It's abusive. And this is what a lot of people will, go
Oh,
sideways on. But when you hear me say refer to the general populace as wolf in sheep's clothing. This is what I mean. What up, Joe?
Good day, Mike.
No.
Hey, baby.
Hi, baby.
You're okay too, I guess.
Cat, you outdoors.
I am. And I was showing how I could walk.
That was going to be my next question. It was going to be something along those lines. How difficult was it to make it outside and all of that?
Oh, I got my walker, but I can walk without my walker for some steps.
Right.
Like I can't come out without the walker, but I can still take steps. I look like Frankenstein when I walk. Yeah. You want to see it?
I do, yeah.
Put out my cigarette. I got to get it set up. It's not even ground, but I can still do it.
Okay.
Look at my fanny pack I got from Emu. Can you see? It says go. It says Cat 66.
Hold on, leave it up there. I'm switching to my phone. Hold on, I'm switching to my other phone so I can zoom in and see it. I see it. I see it. Yes.
Whoa. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
And my butterfly. Okay. Now I have to use. Now the water
Oh,
bottle.
it's got a little butterfly on there.
Oh, so it's not heavy now.
This is like an awful professional fucking walker you got there, man. What is that? White privilege? I ain't seen no walker look like that. What's going on? That's what white people get.
It was some black lady down the street that sold it to her.
Yeah,
it's stolen from a black white woman. Yo, maybe that's the healthcare in Canada for you. Over here, our walkers look like they cost about 50 cents. They so cheap. That like a good walker.
Oh, I love my walker. I love my walker.
Yeah, that's some high tech shit you got there.
Oh, am I here?
Look at you.
Can you see me?
I can, yeah.
Okay, wait. You make sure you're looking at the screen because I'm gonna.
Okay.
Can't you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I gotta set up.
I'm giggling like a little kid.
Okay.
Smile like a little ass kid.
What? Okay. Here. Okay, can you see me?
Yes.
You see
Okay,
me?
yep. Yes. Look like you're already taking steps, really. And you look a little fit. Look good. That is a serious walker she has. She looks good too. Looks very good. Hey, you ain't got to be showing off. Just walking, all right? You ain't gonna be trying to fucking dance and shit. Very good. Look at it. I did. I was like, good girl.
You'll be going to raves by the end of the week.
In the mosh pit.
Yeah.
Right,
I have my don't look at it.
I'm not looking. I'm texting this girl to your link.
Oh. You're texting a girl? My
link. She's texting me. I just got here. She's texting me. I've been texting her all day. She said she was taking a nap. So I'm finna tell her I just hopped on this panel to give me a little while.
Oh. So you'll see me in a lot of this style. This is my new look.
You look
my
really
Timu
good.
Look.
You look like you lost some
Oh,
weight. Look all hot, like you're trying to catch a man or something. You look really fit, yo.
thank you.
How far is Guru again? I think he's only, I don't know, 87 hours away.
The
Canada's really big.
I'm in the middle. He's on the very end.
I'm in
That's-
4 countries over.
Yeah, that's got to be like 2 days Canada time. So as slow as you walk, if you get started now, Kat, you could visit Guru in about 8.5 years.
I'll be there by October.
I haven't
Next
smoked
October.
weed all day. Hey, y'all hear that? I haven't smoked weed all day. One of my friends came in from Tucson, and I took him downtown, and we've been hanging out. I forgot to take any weed with me. That was my thought, just hit me.
Oh, didn't even hit me at all day. Didn't even think of smoking weed. I do have a joint on me though.
Yeah.
I always make sure I always have a joint on me.
You guys.
All right. I told that chick to say hi in chat, so somebody watch chat. And y'all say
Do I
hi.
know
to Deborah. I don't think you know her, no.
Is she there?
I don't know. Hell, let me go to the other phone and look in chat. Hold on.
Oh, Nikki's here.
Nobody there yet.
Okay.
Yeah, Richie's in there.
Hey, Nikki, how you doing? I'm touching one of my.
Sorry.
Come on, knucklehead. Oh, there's my slightly flexible hippie saying hello to you guys.
Hello.
Slightly.
What a handle name.
I know, right?
What is it?
Slightly flexible hippie.
It's funny because I'm putting my leg up like this, and I was
All
thinking about how comfortable my this leg is. My other leg isn't, but this leg is. So I'm slightly flexible as well.
All right, slightly flexible. You probably know Guru, and that's Miss Cat is like, I just love her so much, and I will text you when I get off panel. I know you're gonna be busy, but I'm gonna text you. All right, guys. And slightly flexible. I haven't smoked all day. This is my first weed of the day, so you know.
Wait. Let me catch
I got
up.
to grind up. Ain't no hurry. Oh wait, I got some in my bowl from yesterday. All right.
I can
So
only
whenever you're
one-
ready, let me know.
Okay, I can only take one toke because otherwise Nudu will be so disappointed and won't be able to talk to me properly.
As if one toke isn't going to do that. You might as well have 10 if you're going to do one.
I'm a bad influence, Guru. I'm a bad influence.
You're
ready.
already done. Just go
I'm
for it
already
if you're going to do it.
Yeah. She's been sober for hours. Joe pops up and damn it, here we go.
Well, it's nice knowing you. I'll see you again.
Yeah, really. Okay, ready? Are you ready?
Yep. Yes.
I don't know if I can do this in the wind. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
1. Clap your dead shit, nigga. First toke of the day, yo. I'm proud of myself. But it's got to be like, yep, 5 o'clock. That's not horrible for me.
First toke of the month.
Oh, wow.
Last time I took was with you. Last time I smoked was with you.
Guru, I know you
Yeah.
think the weed shit clouds us, and you're right. However,
Yeah, I'm not guessing on that, but go ahead.
however, just hitting that immediately wanted to go into some thinking, I wanted to get busy in class, right? As soon as I hit it, I want to learn it. Figure some puzzles out and shit. It put me in a mood too, so it's a positive side to it.
So without that, you're just not there?
No. Usually, I get there easily and all of that type of shit. but it's like apparently a Pavlovian trained monkey dog thing. You know, as soon as you hit it, you want to philosophize. You know,
You do, you do. But you know
yeah,
what? I get so lost, and it's hard to connect with others. Like I'm in my own world, right? So
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
poor
I understand.
Lulu is trying to have a conversation with me, and I'm just going, "What? I don't remember what you said."
You couldn't pick a better guy though, and I agree that it might be a little unfair of us when we do this shit to Guru, but also, Kat, when you're like this and suddenly you hit your shit and you're hard to control your thoughts and your mind's wandering, your creativity is kicking in. You want to be around motherfuckers who are safe, right, and patient,
Oh yeah.
and praise God that Guru don't mind staying on for 8 hours because we giggle and be goofy for half hour or whatever before we can come back to what he's patient and shit. So
He's patient, but I feel bad doing it. Like like right now, I gotta wait because I'm sure it's gonna hit me later. Like it's not hitting me right now. But sometimes I'll smoke until I feel it. Once I feel it, it's on its way to going higher and higher and higher. So I just take what I actually took two tokes technically because I didn't count the first one because I was lighting it.
I'm on my
But
third.
that's
I'm not finished.
your
I'm
third
not
toke.
gonna finish to the and I'm not done to the bowls empty, damn it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I should be able to keep up. Because also I gotta walk, outside.
Yeah. Good to see you outside, girl.
Yeah, maybe
Thank
with the
you.
fresh air and you moving, it won't hit as hard, or it'll wear
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's true too. She got that breeze in her face. How cold is it there? It was damn near 80. Hey Siri, what's the temperature
No,
outside?
in
It's 70
Chicago.
degrees. It was damn near 80. It was at least 76, I think, was the high. Yeah, today. Stop, Siri. I'm not talking anymore.
Well,
Hold on.
66.
Give me a second.
No, but
That's just a regular smoke now? Or are you
yeah,
still smoking it? Yeah, okay.
no, it's a regular smoke.
Yeah,
I
that's
I took one toke when I lit it, but it wasn't very deep, and then I took another toke and I held it in, and that was it. I put it out. So I don't want to not honor you being here by getting stupid. You know, like that's no fun for you if I'm
uh,
stupid.
well, it's
It's something to
it's
laugh at,
it's
but it's not
it's
like,
not it's not as engaging, right?
yeah,
It's
it's
not.
just entertaining.
I mean,
You can
we
make
can
fun of me.
still we can still go deep. We just it's more limiting, right? A lot more
Yeah,
limiting,
because you got to keep on reminding me of what we were just talking about.
right? Or the comprehension sometimes, and
Yeah,
also your ability to articulate yourself. When you're
yeah,
not incapacitated, then
you're right.
some of this stuff is like, whoa, both is. That's just anybody with this
I
stuff.
guess Joe handles it a lot better than me, but that's because he tokes so much that it's just normal, right? And if I got back to toking that much, it would be normal for me too. But it's not like that for me anymore. I'm just like I was a lightweight before. Now I'm like
Mhm,
a extra lightweight,
mhm,
like the cigarettes. You just get the regular, and then you got the lights, and then you got the extra light.
you know.
So I'm a lightweight, lightweight. I do stumble over speaking, like pronouncing words gets harder when I'm high, but I also lose the words even more than I normally do. Like
Mm.
I can't pull them out of my head. I'm so envious of people that I listen to now on YouTube. They pull words out, and I'm like, oh, I know that word. Why don't I use that word? Like I can't remember those words, and they're good words. Like they're very descriptive. They're like exact. Whereas I'm talking like a fucking immigrant. You know,
Immigrant? Is that what you said?
like an immigrant. Yeah. I'm just looking. I'm just getting the main words. And like I'll just say things like up and down or on and off. You know, I
Mm.
can't come and you know there are words that I copied my dad. He was an immigrant, and he would say things like "sit on the table, it's time for dinner," and then we'd go and sit on the table, and then we'd go, "You guys are smartasses." He means sit at the table, but he says sit on the table, and I can't remember anything I want to remember, so I can't remember to tell you what to say about what I do when I do it. But you'll know when I do it
Mhm.
because it'll sound fun. Well, why are you talking like that? But I can't come up with the really descriptive words. I know them. I was quite good at English. I was quite able to have a conversation where I'd use some nice, colorful words. But now, no. But
Well,
it's hard enough to follow you and even Joe or anybody on those intellectual panels. I don't see you on the intellectual panels, but there's other people like Denizen.
I
And
don't see
God, I
any
can't
intellectual
stand Denizen.
panels.
You what?
I
You
don't
don't
see
see
any
any?
intellectual panels. Yeah. If you find one, show me.
You should hang out with Orthodox guy. He talks like that too. Oh, I
Like,
can't stand pseudo intellectuals, he says. Something was just floating in the water and just disappeared. I'm waiting for it to come back up again, but it's not. How long can
I,
ducks
s-
stay out? Oh no, that was a goose. It was a goose. They got
I
more
see,
air. They got bigger lungs.
at best, I see, now there is
Denizen.
into
He's
there is
fucking
there
super smart.
there is intellectual channels that I see, but they're not part of the kind of community, if you want to call it that,
Not ones that.
and they're not really group streaming type things. They're more just for education, and sometimes somebody will do a live on their own type thing or whatever, so that type of thing. But
Yeah, I know.
um
Well, I'm talking about the
yeah, within the
all the
community, at
intellectual
best, I
discussions
see
I see.
I must have a big leg. Go ahead.
All the ones I see. Yeah, I think so. It might be mine. Um, all the ones I see always have a bit of drama to them. Like there's
Yeah,
always
that's what I
some
was going to say.
element of.
Basically,
Yeah.
it's I see
Well, I
bouts
don't
of
mind that because it's
intellectual discussion, but it's clouded by it's just sort of in
yeah.
between type thing for a short period, and then back to the clicks and views for money stuff.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is the money. Like I never think about it until it gets brought up. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
You know what? That's my
Yeah.
keys. It's a little fob thing. You put on, then if you whistle, you can find your keys. And there's the fob, and it just goes off when it wants to. Nobody whistled. Oh, there you go. It lights up.
What's
So
it
it's
telling you?
for deaf people. So I had those when I was in my late teens and early 20s. I had one. I think it was blue, pink, stripes on the thing,
Mm.
and that was just a sticker on it. But it was oval or no, it was more square. Oh, I can't remember. And no, it was like a door, oval, and then it goes like it's cut. What is Joe doing?
I'm right here. Listen, Joe's a
Oh,
genius. Yeah. Oh, I forget you can't
Joe's a
really
genius.
see. I'm a genius. My mom's got dementia and she's going to do some things. And she forgets what room she's in. She calls me in like 8 times a day to ask what room she's in. I don't know why I haven't thought of this. I spun her bed around so that she could see the windows looking out and her face lit up. Oh, that's
Right?
so and so. She immediately knew
Bravo,
where she
bravo,
was. Yes, brilliant.
bravo, bravo. Good
Yes,
job. Good job.
yes. You got to
Oh, I
spend
love
20
this. I
minutes
love those
trying to
kind of wins.
explain it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love those
Uh,
kind of wins.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
that's perfect.
Her face lit up. She smiled, her face lit up. It was so good to see. Yeah. She like, oh. Yeah. Good. All
My
right.
tita, my grandmother, she lived with my auntie Leila, which is my dad's sister, uh, for years and years, and she ended up with uh, dementia, I guess. She ended up with Alzheimer's and stuff. So my cousin Munir, he goes up to go get whatever Tita's laundry is to bring it down for Auntie Leila to do. So my cousin Munir goes up, he takes the towels, probably loves on her a bit, and then he walks down to my aunt. So then my tita, she sees my Auntie Leila comes up to see her, and my tita says, "You know that boy, the what do you call it when you rent out a room to a student or whatever, like
Uh,
that, right? The border.
border
That
room.
border that you have, that he's stealing the towels. That that's her grandson. He's fucking loving for her."
Yes.
But you know what was neat was that everybody commented on the fact that when I went to go see her, she remembered who I was.
Yes.
And
You
everybody would
know,
comment to say, you know, it's so amazing that every time you come, she knows who you are.
it's
I didn't
this
go
is
that often.
this is something to think about too, Kat. It's they lose early memories first. So people out of their life, like, the
Yeah,
older out of their life start, they
yeah,
remember better than
yes,
people.
the
Yeah,
old
okay.
one. Yeah.
Uh,
From when they're kids, they go
right.
all the way back.
They
But
go all the
they're
way back
brothers,
to when they were kids. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I was the firstborn from her favorite. My dad was her favorite.
Okay.
He was
So
his
she's
dad
probably
was the favorite.
remembering your face from because you were the firstborn. Yeah.
He was her first. Yeah, I was the second granddaughter. Cause Selma made it first. Same with
Yeah.
her son. Her son made it 6 months before my daughter. If my daughter was first, she would have been Tata's first great grandchild. Instead, fucking Selma kid beat me by 6 months. So, not
Okay.
happy about that. And it's fucking 36 years later.
Still mad.
I could have made the first great grandchild.
Yeah.
I would have been somebody. I could have been somebody.
Could have been somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. But I was the one that she remembered. She didn't remember the other ones.
Right. I dig
She
it.
remembered me.
I dig it.
So
Good.
I'm somebody. You want to
All right.
please your Tata.
I was gonna say so.
Yeah, you were gonna do it.
Let's get into some
But then I get
philosophizing.
high.
Yes,
You
right. Let's get into some
right?
philosophy shit. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm down.
Okay, let me see. I've been fucking toying a lot of shit in my head. Let me see if this is what I hide shit as a deficit. I'm trying to remember what some of the conversations I've had recently. But I've been toying over some good shit in my head. Is what's reality? Guru might be a good guy for this
That's
too.
kind of a big one.
What's reality? You guys can start and help me out. What is reality?
Whatever
A
you're
word.
experiencing.
So if I'm dreaming, that's reality. You got to be careful with your words. I don't want you
For the
yelling at me
moment,
later.
because all we have is the moment we're in. So for the moment, yeah.
Okay.
Reality is a subjective concept.
We agree. So We agree we're delving into subjective land. Give me some definitions, yours, what other people perceive it as.
I just did.
No, I
I
heard
just-
you. Now Guru's talking. We heard you. We heard you, Kat. We heard you.
I know, but I'm answering. That's subjective.
Yes. Look, Guru was about to answer. I think you were like, Nick, I just told you what I said. I wanted both of your answers. You let him say too.
Summed up best as I can, a subjective experience.
We agree. It's subjective. So is, I don't know, time, me whacking off or whatever. Be more descriptive of what reality is.
I use that word again because just experience going hand in hand with that, meaning that what your experience is your subjective reality. What mine is my subjective reality. We are experiencing a reality.
Right.
Okay. Let me zoom in a little bit.
Right.
Let me zoom in a little bit, refine it a little bit. What we were looking at a potato is subjective. We all experience our own version of a potato. We go to I don't know, we go look at a painting and we come back and tell about it. It's all our own subjective versions of it. I would agree. Right. So if I'm using what is real? It's subjective, but tell me, where do I start?
What is
the
real?
Yeah.
It's the moment. The moment is what's real.
An experience.
Like we're just Sims anyway. So reality is something else other than this. That's all we know. That's all I know. But
are you sure, Kat, that this is not reality? Me and you.
I'm so fucking sure. I can't tell you how fucking sure I am.
Are you sure what? You know what I was finna ask you?
What?
You knew what I was about to say?
What?
Right. You're saying I'm sure. I say, are
We're
you
in mind
sure?
reading class.
Yes, now weed is good, I'm telling you.
Now I'm sitting on my edge of my seat here.
Yeah, you're gonna want to smoke soon, Guru. We can all read minds when we smoke. We can all do it. I just want to reaffirm, Kat, are you sure that me, you, and Guru are not on this panel for real right now?
Well, it is reality because reality is what you're experiencing at the moment. Right now, I'm experiencing you and Guru. So
I thought you said everything is real but this, and that you're sure of.
Well, no. I didn't say everything is here. We're real but this. What I said was, I know that we're just Sims, and so reality is something other than this. That's all I said.
So reality is other than this. Maybe I should have asked what this is. When you said this, I assume you were talking about this moment where me, you, and Guru were on the panel together. You're saying when you say this, everything is real but this. You get me?
Reality is yin yang. Reality is yin yang. So there's two realities. There's the one that we're in right now with together, which I love when we're together. And we need Nikki though too, but
Nikki's here. Well, she's not on panel, but she's here.
I know, but I can't read what she's saying and be on the panel, especially right now.
The last thing she said was, I saw Hippie last night. It was cool to see him.
Yeah. I tried to resolve with that. And then
reality is based on individual perception. Yeah, I think I'm going there flexible.
But it's two things. Two things. It's what's going on right now and what's going on outside the sim world.
Right.
It's two things.
Guru, do you agree, Guru?
With which part?
I understand that, we're in subjective land. So I understand it. I know that's difficult for you because you like to be precise in your words.
It goes without saying. Well, yeah. It goes without saying. So
okay. You gotta. Do you want me to restate it, or you?
Somebody say it. Don't say it goes without saying. Just fucking say it.
No. He's talking to you, Kat.
No. I was talking to you, Guru. Did you want me to restate it? I asked, or did you have an answer for what I said?
Oh no. I thought the question was, do I agree with Kat? And I had a question to that.
Okay.
With which part?
With reality being, I'm going to rephrase, and Kat, don't you interrupt me, even if I rephrase you wrongly. What I think what she's saying is that reality is physical, and there's another reality. It's not how she said, but that's what I interpreted.
Yeah, it depends on. It's too blanket slate. Reality is infinite, and what is real? Real would be a word that was invented to make people fight.
Okay. Also,
Whoa.
wait, hold on, Kat, please, because we're gonna. I don't want to stray. Also, real was a word created to make people fight.
Right.
So as opposed to, I'm not being a jerk here, but as opposed to like car, house, those are words, they were created to describe a thing.
Right.
Real is created to.
So it's more of a, it's more of a word to set the stage for that. Because really, I guess my answer would be, what is real? The opposite of fake would be my answer.
That doesn't help, smart ass, because then you have to define fake. Go ahead, get in.
Well, there you go. There's now the fight.
The word fake. My answer was fucking gold. My answer was
into that
I'm
from
gonna
there, though.
explore your
If you think
answer.
about it, what is fake?
I
I think that might lead to answering the question a bit.
That would be the next logical, but I want to let Kat get in. She'll beat us up if she don't. Kat, I think you're onto something. Your answer was good. You tell me more about the two realities you're talking about, Kat.
At the moment I heard Greg Braden say that we were Sims.
Greg Brady, I love that guy. The Brady family. I remember. No.
I ever since then I can't get that out of my mind. That is the perfect.
I don't know who Greg Brady is, and I didn't hear his explanation. Okay.
What he just said, we're Sim. He said, "Are we living a Sim reality?" And I was like, "Oh my God, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is."
Then I
don't run like Moon.
I misquoted you. I mischaracterized what you said. You're saying the other side is real. This is not. We are not really on this panel.
This is real too. This is change of souls.
Very good.
This is real too. So it's happening, but it's not who we are.
Reality would include both real and fake.
Yes, I was going to go there, Guru. You got to let me steer it a little bit. We get to the point that Guru said, Kat. Now I have to ask you, what is fake, Kat?
Fake is anything that doesn't come from your heart.
Guru.
No, wait. No, that's not true. That's not true. Because I use my brain more than I use my heart, and I'm not a bad guy. So, fake is when you're not sincere. When you're not sincere, and when somebody isn't sincere with you, that's fake.
I like where you're headed with that.
Thanks. I don't know if that covers everything.
It may. We'll run it through. We got a little time. Guru
would be an example of fake.
Very good. I like the distinction there.
Your friend's writing shit. Well, she should just come up.
I see it. She's busy. But she got some good ones in here. We get to open it. I want to just talk about all the different types of reality. She named the different types of reality. Guru, what is fake?
Oh,
you're gonna hate me for my answer.
Yeah, always.
Stop talking.
That's nothing new.
Fake is the opposite of real.
Fake is the opposite of real, and you're right. I hate you. So I need a definition of one or the other, man. Right? If you're trying to communicate with me, and it doesn't sound like you are, it sounds like you're trying to be as vague as you possibly can. Step out on a limb here, Guru. Give me some
the best
definitions.
example. All right, so
examples will do.
Yeah, the best example, because I think that's the thing. We can't really do a blanket slate definition, but we could give examples. The best example I could give is pretend.
Pretend is fake. And you would be agreeing with Kat then at this point, because she
For
said
sure.
it's not real, it's fake. They're very good.
No.
All right, let's go with that fake definition and try and apply it. Yeah, I started laughing immediately when I tried to apply it to this place so fake. Everything was fake when I tried to apply it. All right, but let's apply that term. Pretend and fake. Is this world pretend and fake? First of all, everything communication that we have popped in my head as pretend and fake. Every rule, communication, the clothes we wear, it's all fake and pretend. None of it's real. It makes us all comfortable.
No, it's real too. It's both.
Okay, well, not in that sense. We're still pretending, though. Yes, I was going to go, and then there's the real thing. All of the concepts and shit that we believe are fake. And then what's the only thing left is perhaps the physical. Perhaps we could call that real, but all of our interactions would be, I shouldn't say all,
The conundrum, if you will, or the paradox. It's a paradox because pretend and fake are part of reality. So back to the other thing there of, is this a simulation? I would ask the question, if it is, which is a very plausible chance that it's a form of simulation, no doubt. But if it is, how do we determine that? And what would a non-simulated reality look like?
Very good.
Well, we're not going to know. We can't.
We
can't know.
We know
it's simulated.
With our 3D brains, we can't have them be however many D. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
Like
if we don't, kind of correlates back to the last panel with the, who's got the ability for arbitrating on, I forget the other thing. If we don't have the capacity, then how are we even contemplating that it is, and never mind, let alone coming to a conclusion it is? Where's the contrast? Where's the relativeness? What are we looking at here?
Very good. And this is the whole why I wanted to talk about this, because that is where my mind is, what Guru just said. All we have is our limited perception. So in that alone, doesn't that mean, first of all, we're wrong about anything we're guessing at because of our limited perception? And doesn't that mean because we have perception that there inherently is more, which is probably the bigger picture outside of us and our perception? That inherently there's more. Is that true, or can I assume that?
If we're Sims, yeah.
Yes, if we're Sims and we perceive everything through these lenses, that means that there is a lens-free place somewhere else where everything is attunable. Is that correct?
Or at least a little bit of eyesight. Maybe a little bit of eyesight. I don't know. Because, like, how many levels are there? Like, there's got to be, it's got to be like, like those, those gumballs? They're not gumballs. They're you suck on them. They're like really huge jawbreakers.
Don't get me started, girl. Don't get me started, Kat. All right. That was a great joke in there, but I'll keep it. I'll let it pass.
No, they weren't black guys. They weren't black guys. They were like
wouldn't black balls either. Okay. Well, black gumballs. All right.
No, I hate black liquid. So
it's racist, Kat. See, you got me started. You got me started.
Oh, jawbreaker. Okay, there's like a planet, or like there's like all these rings around. Like you think that the outside would be the reality, but maybe the very tiny pinpoint in the middle of everything else going out of it, that would be the reality.
Okay,
right?
That's a thought.
I gotta be on this.
Go ahead, let's hear it.
All right. If you had the lens and the view of the infinite, call it God, even, if you will.
Okay, right? That'll do for conversation. Yeah.
If you had the lens of that, you'd be up against one hell of a divine pickle.
I'm listening.
And that pickle is that there would be no room for reflection. And if there's no room for reflection, there was no room for acknowledgement of existence.
So,
But
Go
you
ahead.
have all the divine information and wisdom in you, so you come up with this solution to solve that paradox and
yes,
conundrum by creating a perception of fragmentation. That is
yes,
us.
yes, that's logical as fuck to me. Yes.
I'm lost. I'm lost. Can you say it again?
So to solve the issue of having no room to reflect, because you encompass every single fabric of existence, right?
What, right in
You
the
solve.
center? At the pinpoint, you mean?
No,
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 no.
no,
I'm
no, no,
talking
no.
about the first part is having the lens of God, right? Where just everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
If
center.
no, not the center.
Here, let me try.
Everywhere.
You gonna continue, don't? Because I'm just gonna try and get a little bit like when we're talking about this lens thing. Picture an eye, Kat. You're a smart chick. You know the light spectrum. You know we only see a small slit,
Yeah.
what we call the visible light spectrum. But we know there's a
Yeah.
bunch of other shit out here. Yeah.
Yeah. God
Okay.
would be all the colors.
God would know every light spectrum and take it from
God
away from the
is
light. There's what we know, and then there's what the all would know. This is what Guru's talking about. He can see the entire spectrum at the same time.
I don't think he's talking about that. That's
Yeah,
my
I am.
perception.
All right.
Is
Go
it?
Yeah, I'm referring.
But you
I'm
don't-
referring
but you
to
don't
if
believe in God.
I'm referring to, again, you must have missed that part. I'm just using that as reference. Call it what you will. Call it the divine everything. If you have the lens of the infinite, okay,
Yes.
the all existing, everything. If you have the lens of that,
How
you're
long do you-
in a pickle, because the all encompassing everything has no room to reflect back to itself, to see its own lens, to see its own reflection, and therefore there'd be a problem knowing that you even exist. But you have all the information and all the divine wisdom of existence. That's what you are. So to solve that, not a problem. You came up with the solution of
Perspectives.
fractalizing or giving a perspective of fragmentation.
Right. So
And
you can see yourself from different angles. You got different perspectives.
from all the angles, exactly.
Yes,
From
you can
everywhere.
hop
So
to
now,
any angle and see yourself. Yeah.
right. So you just
Yeah,
went from
that's why
zero
I said
reflection to
center.
infinite reflection.
That's why I said the center, because everything emits from out from the center and every direction. It all
And
comes
that's a
from the very
human.
center.
That's a fragmented view. The all
No,
view would
no.
be everywhere. There is no center.
But that's the yin yang, though. I'm still working on the first part to explain the first part, but that's the yin yang. Everything is yin yang. Everything.
Listen,
Every-
I would agree that
Yeah,
everything's yin
yeah,
yang and
yeah.
all of that stuff, but wouldn't that be part of the fractals that were created?
God, okay? Because I don't believe that the Bible is really what people say it is, but I do believe that there are some excellent wisdoms in there and examples, which is like a guide, like that Star Trek episode, A Piece of the Action. They left a mob book on a planet, and when they went back to the planet, they were running the planet like it was a mob, like they had different families, like it was a mafia. The whole planet was running that way because they left the book there. That's what I think the Bible is. But there's things in there like I am. That's the most brilliant name in the whole entire universe.
Yeah.
I am. That is the best name ever. And you know what? It's every single one of ours names. It's God. God said that was his name, supposedly in the story, right? That's in the Bible. God said his name is I am. And you know what? That's our name too. Because we're made in his image. It's image, not his. It's image. It's source. It's like that. I don't even agree that there's no room to reflect. But because now I get what you're saying, Nudu. But I didn't get what you're saying, because to me, there's all the room in the whole universe.
How could there be room how could there be room if the all is encompasses every single fragment of space
Everything.
for
Because it's
existence?
all coming from the center of.
It would be. See, I'm having a problem with that the same way go-ers. When you start, if you're considering the all and seeing it, when you say center, it's hard for me to keep up with you. You'd have to paint a much. I have no idea what the center would be in something that's massless, shapeless, and all shapes at the
All of
same time. I have
existence.
Oh,
no idea
no,
what
it's
center
a
would be.
jumbo.
All of
It's a
existence
jumbo.
doesn't have a
It looks like
center
this.
or an out or an in or a left or a right or an up or a down. It
Hey,
just
It
cat,
looks like
cat,
this.
cat,
Look,
cat. I'm gonna ask you a favor.
oh,
No,
it's
cat. No,
so-
no, 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 no. We're trying to communicate here, and you're getting excited. I'm gonna ask you to let people finish talking and don't yell over people, and then give me your response. You're getting excited. I think that's what's happening here. Go ahead. You're muted. We can't hear you or something. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong phone. Damn it. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to tell you that if you want to know what I'm talking about, it's like picture, you can only do it 2D right now, but picture it a circle and a circle inside and a circle inside and a circle inside, but you get to the middle because that middle is what emits everything out in everywhere.
I
So
understand
that
that to
middle,
be the center. Yes.
yeah, that middle is the one that can see everything because everything gets put out from that center, that dot. That
I
dot
still don't think it holds
is,
though, cat.
okay. All right.
I just don't
When I
can't
say circle, I
visual.
mean orb. Like I mean whatever shape there is out there. That's what I mean. Encompassing from the middle. Everything's radiating out.
That's like
Anything that's possible is
yeah.
possible because that's that pinpoint put it out there.
I have a don't my reference point is fucked up. It sounds like we're having a conversation with a guy who says what is up? And he still believes in up. Right.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. You're trying to convince me that there's a up when you're trying to tell me there is a center. And up
The
only
center
works
is the
here.
center.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Up only works here on Earth. Right. If
Yeah.
you're out in outer space, what is up? All right. So center works. I get center, what it means in these earthly terms, but I don't get the how I still have a center once I'm, you know.
Because if you think about it, any kind of equation you're going to come up with is going to always have a center.
I don't know if that's true, and I don't know if there is an equation.
If you're coming from the view of a human mind, yes.
I can only do that. That's I have my limits.
That's where it's
So-
going to be difficult. When you're hearing me say this, it's not coming from that. It's coming from an understanding of beyond that.
Right, and we can't seem to grasp on there. But AJM had something in here I wanted to ask.
You can get the basis though, because
Yes.
we experience an unfolding of things every day, so we know that we don't see the all and
everything. Right.
nothing, not even close to it, right?
Right.
So we know that there's beyond what we can see. Now, what I'm submitting is that there is this thing called everything. If you want to, I use the word God, and we're seeing limited versions of everything. That would be our subjective experience. While that's going on, there still is everything. And if you were to look through the lens, if you had a God lens of everything all at one time, there would be no room to reflect. But you have infinite intelligence and infinite wisdom. So you solve that instantaneously at the same time because it's part of existence through the illusion of fragmentation. It's not like something was sitting there and came up with this. It's just part of the whole of existence that's happening at the same time. Just part of it.
You're taking yin and I'm taking yang. That's all. My
Okay.
center, like it's the exact opposite of your everything. And
Joe
so when
is
you're
asking, Joe is
Hold on.
asking for the view of the yang in this or yin. That's why I'm responding.
Yeah, I'm just saying that we're both right.
It's not a
You-
matter of right or wrong. He's asking you for a view of the yin, Kat. Give your view of the yin.
yeah, I was gonna say you both may be right, but I don't see your side yet.
He's asking for the perspective of yin.
Yeah, you just gave it.
Yeah, he's
Everything
asking for
can't
both of ours.
The opposite of what he's talking about would be damn near no thing, and that probably wouldn't exist either.
No,
But
it's not no thing. No, it's the center where everything radiates out from. Where he's catching,
again,
he's
I don't
catching
know if
the
that's a thing.
he's
I'm trying
catching
to
with
think.
the
Or
he's
yang
catching
things.
with the whip. Or it's a yin yang thing too, but he's catching with the mitt of what I'm throwing out from the center. Everything I'm throwing out from the center, he's grabbing in a
All
great
right,
big
let's
net.
chase that. Okay, let's chase that for a second, Kat. All right, since it looks like we're doing visual shit here. If everything that you're throwing out and that me and Guru are catching, you're throwing out from the center, that means that the center is different from the rest of the shit going out in some form or fashion. Yeah. Can you describe the difference between that center that apparently contains everything and centrifugals? God dog it, I can't think of the word. The circles that radiate out. How come I can't think of that word?
Not circumference.
The center would
I
be
don't know.
different by your explanation. It looks like.
The center is everything. The center has everything to put out into the. I'm going to say universe because I don't know any other better way. So the center. Everything radiates out from every direction from the center, and that's where the room to reflect is because you are putting stuff out there and reflecting at it, looking at it.
We
So
might be at a
center,
stalemate here, and that's some good ideas flying around in chat here. Remember, we got the 4 realities, and AJM has one that me and you, Kat, have talked about. I know, but I want to bring it in a little different ways.
I kind of lost you. I don't know what window. Just want to say that in case I disappear.
Okay, you can hear us though, yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Don't worry, I'm looking at the floor and out the window. I'm never looking at the phone either, so I'm sure you will be fine. Okay, so here, check this out. All of these, what word did we just use? Fractions and perspective, I think is the words me and Guru was using. All the different little fractal points, so you can look back and see yourself and have a different perspective on things.
Yeah.
I believe, it's my belief that the difference in those places and perspectives is just a frequency. If you could find the frequency, that's the key to go here and see the perspective we call Earth,
sure.
or another perspective, or open another door here, there, everywhere else. If you know the secrets to the frequencies.
He's catching my rays. I'm putting out all the fractals, and he's popping them one by one into an everything.
You're saying there's a center of this. I'm saying there's not.
Yeah, well, we both.
I'm saying it's infinite.
The only one who has reflections and thought.
And further to the fragment part, it's an illusion of fragment on top of it. If it wasn't confusing enough.
That's good because you can only, if it's only part of the whole, then
yeah.
On its own,
it's still a part of the whole. It's not a true fragment. You see?
Right. Yeah.
So when you sing when you sing A is just one. That's just one resonation band on the frequency of infinite resonation band.
Right. If you have a purple walker, that's just one frequency of all the different types of walkers.
So look at it this way: draw a circle and tell me where the center is.
It's right in the center. You just measure it. You can see it.
On the line.
Our heart is our center, I think.
On the circumference. Where's the center? Where's the first? Where's the beginning? Where's the end?
There is no center for that. There's center
right.
in the. You're doing the whole circle thing on the outside. I'm
right.
doing
I'm giving you my view. So, and now to elaborate on that, to give room for the perception to see that there is a circle, that there is an existence, the illusion of frequency, the illusion of fragmentation, the illusion of B, C, D, E.
So you can see
Numbers.
from a different perspective. You see that circle from above. You vibrate to a different angle,
Right.
and you know you're
Now
part of
put
the
in
circle. You're riding the circle.
put in 3D, 4D, 5D, squared, cubed, infinite. Go
Yeah.
now you can see all of it.
But for me, it's just everything. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, that's existence.
You're saying the same thing. We are the only thing. When you say center, you break our brains again. We, you know, because inherent in our shit, the only way there could be a center if all of it is center, and therefore you can no longer call it center.
No, the whole thing isn't a center. The center is the center. There's only one center. It's at the center. Where he's got everything in his hands, right? It's the center of everything he's got in his hands. Just go pick the center. Can you see my camera or no? Can anybody see my camera?
Yeah, it looks like it doesn't look like she's froze. I'm on the wrong phone, but looks like you
Am I
froze.
shaking
Yeah,
my finger? Am I
yeah,
shaking
you
my finger?
froze. You're froze.
Tell me it's not a bad look on my face.
Slightly flexible. I wanted to do those things. Let me see if I can find her reality. Damn it, I don't see her. Oh, here we
The
go.
center, everything radiates.
I want to give up on that center because you're just. I'm sorry. I'm getting frustrated here, but I feel like you're just repeating it. You're not getting across, and I don't want to go over it 6 and 7 times if you're not giving me a clearer picture, and I'm not getting understanding.
You're asking me questions like, "Where's the center?"
And you're saying it's the middle. If I don't get it from that, we probably need to move on. How many ways can you tell me it's in the center?
What is this, like an autistic thing? I don't get why you don't get it.
I don't get why you don't get it.
Yeah, it's so easy.
Hold on. Give me a minute.
The dog. What? You think you're pulling something? It's a magnet. Oh, I was like, does he think that his dog is on the back of that? Never mind. I smoked a joint.
Your video's frozen, by the way.
Okay. 2 kids just walked across, and they're dragging this one guy. He's got his dog, and his dog is walking in front of him, and he's on a leash, right? So the other guy, he's dragging a rope, but there's no dog on the other end. So I was like, does he think that he's dragging a dog? But I think they're magnet fishing. They just got like a magnet they're dragging along, trying to catch something with the magnet while they talk and do their thing. Hello?
He said he'll be back, so he's probably tending to something his mom or something.
Oh yeah, probably. It's really
You
cool.
might want to turn your camera thing off and on. For the
camera.
I don't care. I'm not watching it, but for the audience, you know.
I can't find the
your camera is frozen.
I know, but Nudu, I don't know where you are. I'm looking at all the, you open up your, what do we use? Chrome, and then you got like 100 windows open, and you can press one button that shows you, so you can pick from what page you're on, right? Well, it's usually highlighted the one I'm on, but I pressed something else, so now something else is highlighted, so I don't know where you guys are. I can't find the page that we're on.
I am still green with any of this stuff on phone, so I have no idea.
Well, it's just I'm not on the right. I can't find you. I just magically I'm still connected to you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear you. Yeah.
I just joined a page. I don't know if it's where you are.
It's fine for me. I'm just letting you know. For the audience, they can't see you.
I know. I'm just trying to, because you're saying it a few times, and I'm like, No, I get it, right? But there's nothing I can do. It's just magically I'm talking to you, but there's no page there's no Chrome page, the StreamYard page. I've got other StreamYard pages, but not this one.
There's a way to, I think, slide and get the options for, where you turn the camera on and off, like the same way that you do when you're on the browser version. I've heard other people saying, hang on a second,
Is it a bad look? Is my mouth stuck open?
You're not trying out for a modeling agency, so.
Oh, why couldn't it would be like a whole picture with my top? I love the shoulders showing. Okay, now I'll go to, where do I find a camera for Chrome?
It's you want it for StreamYard, not Chrome. You want it in whatever tab thing you're in, right?
I don't know what tab I'm in. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm lost. The tab is gone.
You're on an Android, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I think on the bottom left, I don't know if it's the same for Motorola's, but on the bottom left, not of the screen, but underneath, there's that button that brings up all the apps that are open. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Not apps. Oh, yeah, that. But I want to
click
stay
on
Chrome
that,
because
and you
it's
should
on Chrome.
click on that, and you should be able to scroll to the right one. You should be able to move yourself.
No, I'm trying to tell you, it's gone. I X'd out of it by accident or something. Something happened and I lost the page.
No, that's what I'm saying. To find a page again, that's how you would do it. You can't be X'd out, otherwise you wouldn't be here with me.
Okay, wait 1 sec, because I got into the settings. I was going to try to find the camera and not give it permission.
I don't think that's
That's
that might
the
work.
best.
But
Okay, I'll back out of here. Hopefully I can come back. Okay, now you want me to go to the one that I can choose a different. There's no other diff app. This is the only app that's open. There's no app to change to.
there's only one app that's open. Oh, you're gone. Oh,
Yeah.
You're back? So there's only one app that's open. What is it showing? Now you're gone again. See, she should ask the circle of everything. She should know how to fix this, because the circle, it just resonates out all the information. Hello, audience. AGM, what's up? Anybody else who's still here? I know it's a little late, but let me read what Flexible Hippie wrote. I think it is easier to discuss reality by breaking it into the different types of reality that we experience daily as humans, for sure. Objective reality, independent facts. Subjective reality, personal perception. Intersubjective reality, shared social constructual. Virtual augmented reality, digital created experience. Sure, could use those 4 points. Changes, hey Bowie. The whole or whole of the whole or the whole of life. Be stuck in a hole or be stuck in the hole. Sounds like you're in one hole or another. We're all lining up, Kat, to get an Elon ship to Mars. You got your ticket. Yeah. I think if you get in early, you get all kinds of special perks. I think you get, discounted Skynet integration. Maybe even free guinea pig brain implant. Better hurry while quantities last. And she's high as a kite, so it might take, forever and a day for her to figure out which button to push to get back on her own stream.